Well, how y'all are? This is an addendum to a previous video where I was experimenting with the homemade deer slug, which is made out of using federal dove loads at 1,290 feet per second, 3 grams equivalent of powder, which, you know. So what we did was we took the old pellet-shaped hand-cast deer slug and loaded it back into a federal dove load. And at 25 yards and 50 yards, they are very efficient. They work very well. Previous video demonstrate that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to try it out here and see if we can get any range and accuracy at it at 125 yards. So I've got hanging steel silhouettes up there. I know that I'm going to have to use a little Kentucky elevation to get at them. But I've got a few of them here, and we're going to see what I can actually do with them at 125 yards. So we're going to combat load 1. We might as well put my 4 in there. Oh, this gun's got a plug in. I forgot I had the bird barrel on it. Okay, it'll do for the time being. So I've got the steel silhouette target up there at 125 yards. I'm going to attempt to hit it with this handmade ammunition. All right, here we go. That was about a foot low. Okay, I'm beating right on it. All right, let's see if we can hit it. I've actually got that thing swinging. I think enough debris came up to hit it and made it swing. But we're going to see if I can beat a little higher. Nope. I don't think the performance is going to be very good, just to tell you the truth. Still low. Just dropping off pretty quick. All right, we'll see. I'm going to aim at the crossbar that it hangs on, which is about a foot above the target. Oh, heck, far I done hit it. Look at that. Hit it. You heard it. I'm sure you probably heard it. Let's try this again. Right below it. Could you kill a deer with it at this range? I don't think so. Could you kill a deer with it 75 yards? I'm pretty positive you could, yeah. But they're working pretty good. You know. All right. Keep plugging away. Still low. Just hard to make it shoot that far. You know, a factory deer slug, ounce and an eighth deer slug typically has like 25 to 35 inches of drop or more at 100 yards, and this is 125 yards at a whole lot less launch velocity. So, hit it. All right. Ooh, right off the shoulder. So out of a smoothbore gun, these guys are relatively accurate. But at longer ranges, they're not a very good performer. right above it. Ooh, that was way off. So at long range, they're just not at all reliable. We got, what, 3 or 4 more of them. Let's shoot them, get rid of them. Right off one side of it. So I've shot it, I think I had 18 rounds of this stuff left. I've fired it 18 times using a great deal of elevation and have managed to hit that steel silhouette 1 time. And that's it. So, what have we learned? Oh, for our last video on the experiment of homemade deer slugs, we've learned that they shoot really good at 15 yards, they shoot really good at 25 yards, and they shoot really good and effective at 50 yards. At 125 yards, they're just not much punking. If you needed a loading for white-tailed deer that you were going to be shooting at relatively close ranges and heavy brush and heavy cover, and you needed a reduced recoil deer slug, say for your wife or daughter that took a notion of didn't have very big stature, you know, couldn't take a lot of recoil, or a young person, you know, they can't take a lot of recoil, this is probably a pretty good loading because at 50 yards it's quite effective. At 125 yards, it just ain't nothing. It just ain't nothing at all. You know, well, that's about it for the homemade deer slug experiments. And if you like this kind of comment, just keep right on watching. I'll keep right on making it for you. Y'all have a great day, and we'll see you when we see you. Bye now.